Hey everyone, this is Nick from Mecha Warehouse, and today I'm here with Alex, our newest member of the warehouse team here. We haven't done a Minion interview in a while, so we thought it'd be a good opportunity to do that and introduce the newest member of our team. So, hey Alex, how's it going?
Hello, I'm good. How are you?
Not too bad. So you're the most recent member of the team.
Yep.
You're pretty much been the guy in the warehouse since you started, more or less.
Pretty
Been a
much,
few
yeah.
weeks. So that's been going pretty well so far, and all that kind of stuff. And to kind of kick things off here, because I think your path to the warehouse is slightly more interesting than some of the others, because you weren't actually in the hobby, but you knew about us.
Yes.
And that's kind of interesting. You want to tell us a little bit about that?
I've had various backgrounds career-wise for a while, and then I just needed a new change of pace from my last job.
Sure.
And I was just Googling, people in Concord who are hiring, and I found you through TikTok.
Okay.
I found one of the videos, and I was like, oh, this is cool. Maybe I want to buy something. Checked out the website and realized, you're right up the road from me. And I didn't realize that. And then I saw that you were hiring, sent you an email, and then, you got back to me. I applied, did all the fun stuff, did the interview test.
Yeah.
So.
Cool. We'll have to redact that part. There is no interview test.
Oh, no, sorry.
Okay, so awkward transition to something else. So since starting here, you have kind of gotten into the hobby. Obviously, anybody who's been watching our weekly updates, your team picks and stuff like that, and at least one of those kits was your first kit, at least.
Yeah.
At least
Which one was it? I can't remember the name now. It was the girl kit, I believe.
Okay.
That was the first one I built. The
Aisha?
Yes.
Yeah.
I could not think of the name. It was pink. I know that. And then I moved on to some Pokemon kits because I'm definitely more interested in Pokemon and the Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. But yeah, it's actually been a really fun thing to get into.
Yeah, that's really cool. You're we've had people come into the team who were very entrenched in the hobby before starting, and then we've had people that had no idea the hobby existed when they started, and then some of those people are way deeper into it than they thought they would ever be. The whole joke about the employee discount benefit not really being a benefit because you now have an expensive addiction you got to feed now.
You give me my paycheck, I hand it back to you, kind of a thing.
Fortunately, you can't eat plastic.
So you can try.
You can try. I don't recommend it. Absolutely don't recommend it. So you mentioned like a moment ago that you're more into Pokemon. So Pokemon's one of the animes that you were into. You're definitely into some others. What kind of your niche? What are you into?
Like Pokemon's always the one that I was into as a child. Like I was born around that time, and I always played the games. I still play the games, and randomly will collect the cards every now and then. Getting my kids into it, they're liking it. Definitely also into Digimon. I'm going to be getting some of those kits soon. Yu-Gi-Oh! Just got the Exodia kit. But I'm trying to branch out and try new things. So if I see one of these guys, I say, oh, that looks cool. I didn't watch Gundam since like the original,
Okay.
And I can't even remember if I finished it or not.
Right.
So it's like, oh, if I like the kit, I'll have to go back and watch the show, and then, at least that part of the show.
Sure.
And then that'll like give me more incentive to buy the kits.
Right.
But yeah, I'm definitely more into the non-mech Gundam animes.
Okay.
Just because it's just more my thing.
Cool. That's totally fine. I want to ask you what your favorite Gundam series is then.
Yeah.
You probably don't have
I don't have
an answer
one
there. In terms of kits, what that you've built so far have you enjoyed the most? Like what's been the best one?
So far, I think the Exodia kit, the one that we just got in, was pretty good. I broke it down into sections, so I built an arm. Like in the show, I was like, here's the arm, took a picture. Here's the leg, took a picture. Put them all together, and it just looks amazing. The one I would say that I feel like looks the best was surprisingly the new Magikarp kit that we got in. Because it's big, you don't see the seams, and it actually looks like you have a Magikarp sitting on the shelf. It's really cool. And it came with 2 body styles.
Okay.
So you have like a straight body and a curved body.
Interesting.
So it can kind of look like it's either flopping or swimming or something.
So you've been here since what it was like, mid-August? I think.
Yeah, something like
mid to
that.
late August, like basically right after AnyMech is when you started.
Yeah,
So-
like the day after.
Yeah, so in that couple months since then, I guess what is your like favorite and least favorite thing about working here so far?
I think the favorite thing actually has to be like the people. I feel like I can actually have conversations
Sure.
with you guys about like interests or just random stuff going on.
Definitely a lot of common interests here.
Yeah, like previous jobs, like people have been like twice my age and have no clue what I'm talking about. And I'm like, hey, have you seen this show? It's like I don't know what a TV is. Okay, but like that's probably my favorite part. Just
Sure.
coming in, you can actually feel like you can have a conversation with people. You can be like, hey, how was your weekend? Cool.
Yeah.
I mean, least favorite part, I don't really have one. Like, there's nothing that really stands out that says like, oh, I hate this.
Sure.
I can't stand it. I mean, obviously every place has little annoyances, but nothing really that's our fault.
Sure.
But yeah.
Sure. I'd say the one other thing might be, so you've come in, you've kind of experienced a variety of kits. You kind of came in completely blind, just, I want to try this for trying this, since you're kind of involved in the industry now, right? You're shipping orders, you're doing stuff like that. Do you have any advice to the person that it might not even be our audience, but it could be friends of our audience, or maybe it's our audience, but what, in terms of getting somebody who maybe hasn't thought about building a kit, like, do you have any advice for that person about getting into it, trying something, or like what to look for, anything that you might have come, being someone new to the hobby, and kind of coming into it for the hobby's sake, rather than being like a hardcore Gundam person that was like, I want to build a model of my favorite mobile suit.
Right. Definitely would probably be start with what you're interested in. Like I am.
Sure.
Like if you're not if you've never watched Gundam, don't just go buy one so you can have one sitting on your shelf.
Sure.
We have such a big selection. Pick one that you're like, oh, at least I've seen this show, or I was interested in it as a kid. I mean, we have, like I said, Pokemon, even like Zoids. Like I watched that more as a kid. Like we have such a big selection. Pick something that you will have nostalgia over.
Sure.
And then branch out. Like do what I'm doing. Like go on the website and be like, oh, I don't know what this is, but it looks cool. Maybe I'll watch that first season of that show, and then gives you a reason to buy it.
Sure.
And then you might be like, oh, I can buy this set because these guys go together or something, or these guys fight each other.
Right.
Just start with what you're interested in, and not just what looks cool, because it'll mean more to you when you buy it.
Sure. That makes a lot of sense. Cool. I think with that being said, I think we'll wrap it up there. Welcome to the team, and thank you for being here.
All right. Thanks for having me. Awkward handshake on camera?
Awkward handshake on camera.